Hi, all you out there in YouTube land. Chibi's back here with a little bit more of a close up on the box opening I did before and the items that came in it, and a small, well, not small, doll update. I'm going to start from the smaller items and go up to the bigger items. One of the things I got in this mint on card order were they're called You How brand sandals for heeled feet ladies. They're a bit big. I got them for Bellana, and she has 7 centimeter feet, I think, and they're a bit big. She can't stand in them so far. I've played with her for a little while, but I'm a bit sick right now, so I've kind of got tired. But they're going to be really good prop shoes or shoes she can wear when she's sitting. I think I'm taking her to the beach in a few weeks that I think I might get a couple pictures of her on the beach, and they'll be really cute and fit in the scene really well. The next item I got were the uh, Doll Family A horns, red and gold, painted and decorated. They're not blank. They are very beautiful. They're very detailed. I love them. They don't come with the magnets already installed. You have to glue them in yourself, which I'm okay with. I just don't have my super glue right now. Yeah, my super glue right now, so I don't want to do it and then do it with some bad glue and have to redo it. The red on the end, you can't tell as much in this video, but it's almost translucent. It's got a look through to it, and it's very pretty, very detailed, definitely worth the money because they were kind of expensive, but I could have never done this myself. So I'm very, very happy with them. And next came my free gift. I didn't know until about an hour before that I could get a free gift. I made this order. It was all in stock items, so I made this order about 5 days ago. It was Thursday of last week, and yeah, so about that long. Thursday of last week, and I got them today. And I saw on the Mint on Card Facebook that they were sending out the deer dolls with anyone who spent more than $550 um, on their order of just Doll Zone. It could only be Doll Zone stuff. And I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's so cute. And I want a little boy. And I was like, no. And so I said something like that. I was like, oh, I'm so sad. I just made my order. I wish I hadn't, or I would have waited and got it. And the Mint on Card people on Facebook said, well, for the last few orders of any big dolls, they had sent out a free mini. But they said on Facebook that it was either a fairy, a Momo, or a deer. And I was like, okay. Actually, that night I decided to go ahead and put a doll I'm going to get in December with or without layaway. I was going to get it, just be able to pay for it completely in December. But now I decided to go ahead and put it on layaway because I could afford the layaway of it. And I put the male deer on there. But I'll tell you a little bit more about that in my Dolly update. But so when I opened it up, I'm thinking I'm going to get one of those dolls, either male or female of any of the three of those dolls, and I end up with a Chinese dragon doll girl. And she is the most adorable little thing. I love supernatural creatures and mythical creatures and things like that. So I couldn't be happier with her. I think she's so gorgeous. She's very detailed. You can see it in her scales. You can see it in her fin is very detailed. And she's got these little feet that are mobile on here. Her head's a little loose. It kind of jiggles back and forth, but some sueding will probably take that away. She's got big, bright blue eyes, which I might. I thought about giving her smaller eyes so you could actually see the whites. There's no whites in her eyes right now at all, pretty much. But it kind of fits with the type of thing it is. And she has these magnetic horns, which are very strong. And she's completely blank. I've been debating if she's yellow or pink skin. And I've decided I don't know, and she's neither. She's some type of natural because she's lighter than Claire, or Claudine is the name I've given her, but Claire's the name of the person. She's yellow skin. She's lighter. She's pink skin. She's darker. She's some happy medium between the two of these. So I don't know what she is, but gorgeous. Can't wait to get my face up material and start working on her this December. And the grand finale, the main doll. This is a 65 centimeter Claire Doll Zone doll. She's in her full set. I got her full set with face up and everything. I absolutely love her. I had no clue how I was going to feel about the yellow skin because she's my first yellow skin doll, and I actually like it. It's very natural, very pretty. I will say that I know that this happens with tan dolls, but I didn't know it happens with yellow dolls. On the sides of her legs, not so much, like you can't really see it so much, but if you look heavily, like in real close, I don't even think I could get a picture that would show it. You can see the sanding lines where they sanded the seams down, and it kind of messed with the pigment color. Thinking maybe if I Mr. Clean that pretty good because it takes off a layer or so, I might be able to get it to go away. You can see it a lot less on this side. You can only see it by the knee, but you can also see it going down her leg a little bit. But that's not really a problem with me. I don't really care. I realize they're dolls. They're not going to be perfect. They're pretty much hand done with the face ups and stuff, so stuff happens. She has a different knee joint than Bellana does. Bellana has the normal box joint that Dollzone does. She's got this, like, I love it. It's when it's locked. I can't get it to lock just yet. I'm going to have to sway her. But it's like this, and then you come down, and you kind of move it that way. It's kind of like, it sticks right there, but this part can be moved. So it looks less boxy on the end. Especially if you have pants on her, it would look more like a natural knee. I, for the life of me, can't get her to stand with her full set shoes on. I'm thinking, I have an idea that if I swayed her ankles, because heeled feet make them stand a lot more on those balls that are in their ankles. So if I swayed her ankles, maybe I'll get lucky and she'll stand better. And if that's true, I'm going to have to do it to Bellana too, because Bellana has a really hard time standing in her heels, but I can get her to do it. She's just, between her knees being needed to sway and her ankles, there's no chance of her standing right now. But in all, I'm very happy with her. I'm kind of sad that she has the exact same hands as Bellana. There's no difference at all. But that's okay. And also her hands, I forgot. She came with these gloves. And it's really cool because they have like this little piece that makes them open up and stuff like that. But I can't get them on her. I'm so afraid of breaking one of her hands because if I bring it out here in front of the blackness, like you can see her hands are very widespread. Her fingers are all spread out, especially like that. And it's got this really tiny fold to go through, which only stretches out but so much. So I might try again later when I'm not feeling all that, because I know hers were really hard to get on the first time I put them on. So maybe I'll get lucky. And oh, her sword that she came with is really long. Like here's her sitting, and it's up here. So it's longer than her legs. And it comes in 2 pieces if you buy the full set. I haven't super glued it yet. So that's my order. I'm very happy with Minton Card service. I have been for every Minton card I've gotten. This just happens to be the first box opening on YouTube. Except for I totally forgot to show you her dress. Sorry. I got a dress for one of my dolls I'm going to update you about in just a minute. And it's a bit big for a Dollzone MSD, but I'm hoping that it'll fit on my guy a little bit better. But if not, I'm sure you could probably tighten this little corseted piece up a little bit. I just didn't do it because I have to restring it and go downwards. Same thing with hers. I want to go down instead of up because it just looks weird when you do it up. And it comes with little things like she doesn't have them on right now because they're a little bit big. They're a little bit like they're handcuffs, but her hands do that kind of spread out thing too. And I was too afraid to try to get them over it. And the dolls I'm getting on will be a lot easier. to do that with, and she has a neck piece and a head piece, which her ears are getting in the way with. But this is a K2 dress. Yes, K2 dress. They're on mint on card. $15 for the price. I think it's great quality. The only thing is I don't think it's as pink as it is on the website, which is understandable because sometimes cameras change colors a little bit. But I'm very happy with it for the price. I'm very happy with mint on card, as I said before. So I'm going to move on to my Dolly update. I finally placed my first Denver Doll Emporium order. I've never ordered from them before, but they're the only ones that I feel comfortable ordering from that do Fairyland. And I've fallen in love with the muscle line fairy boy, minifee boys. There we go. The muscle minifees. I think the bodies are gorgeous, and I don't think any of the other muscle bodies I've seen have really tickled my fancy as much as these boys. So finally, I will be adding some dudeness into my dolls. Because as you know, poor little Ash here is the only dude I have going on, and he is just so tiny he can't deal with all the estrogen. He's mad at me. So I'm getting 2 boys from Fairyland. I'm just going to read it off as it is. I like to call them the Build-A-Bear of dolls because you kind of you pick the head, the body, the skin. It's like Build-A-Bear for the fairies. But I love it because I stared at everything for like hours before I decided the exact combination that I wanted. I'm getting a Fairyland minifee, Alta Carte, active line boy with a Kyle head, muscled body, natural skin, and number 4 hands with a face up. Yeah, it's a mouthful. He's going to have a fun storyline, so he's got to have some nice builtness in his chest. And I kind of picked Kyle's head because he's got more tiny eyes. He looks a little bit more masculine than some of the other minifee doll heads. And I also got him a boyfriend, of course. A Fairyland minifee Alta Carte active line boy Luca head with a face up, natural skin, and a normal body with number 3 hands. And I also ordered him an extra pair of the number 2 heart hands that do like this, and a sleeping head that's not going to have a face up. And that brings me to a grand total of enough to get 2 of their event items. And for their event items, I got Little Fee Chiwu Vampire Elf Dreaming Faceplate, which is about a yo-sized doll, and a Feeple 65 centimeter Siren, I think is her name, Dreaming Faceplate, which is about the SD sized head. And between my 3 blank heads, I'm going to tip my hat at face ups and see how I do, because I can't wait to do good enough to where I feel comfortable doing him, because I really want to paint his body and make him pretty without having to send him off. And so also in that order, I got 3 shaggy wigs that should fit my MSD size dolls. I got a gray, a pink, and it's called Pale Ash, but it's almost white, and a pair of shoes that should fit all my MSDs as well. So we'll see who gets what when they come in, and I see what fits whose personality perfectly. So that's my Denver doll. I'll keep you up to date when they tell me when stuff comes in and all that fun. As I was talking about earlier, I'm going to do this really quick because I think I'm running out of time. I'm doing a mint on card layaway, which is a Wing 2 doll zone. And I'm not doing him full set, just face up. And he's coming with the Doll Zone Deer as a free gift, white skin blank. And I got him a dress because he's going to be a kind of a flamer. He's going to be really gay, but he's going to be gorgeous. I love Wing's face. It's going to look really well as a gay man. But I'm running out of time, so he's going to have a gray wig, and I got some red high tops coming in for her. But thank you for listening to me talk about my dolls. So I'll hopefully do another prompt within the next few days. I don't have time today, unfortunately. But all you out there in YouTube land, have a good day.